Hi, my name is Caroline Nickel, and I want to tell you about a product idea that I came up with several years ago. My older son was about to leave for college, and it occurred to me that I had never permitted or asked or demanded that he do his own laundry. And consequently, it dawned on me just days before he was ready to leave that he really did not know how to do laundry correctly, and that he would probably ruin everything he owned by dumping it all into a washing machine and washing it at the hottest water and spinning it at the fastest speed and drying it at the highest heat. That he would end up with pink tighty-whities and shrunken sweaters, and all of the clothing that he was taking to college would probably be in complete disarray. So I took a piece of poster board, about 8 by 10, and I wrote out on that poster board 11 tips for how to do your laundry well and how to take care of your clothes well. Those tips were the kinds of things, the exact things actually, that I do when I do laundry. It was what I did when I did laundry then, and it was the way my own mother taught me how to do laundry, with all the precautions that you need to take to make sure that your clothes are going to be okay. When I showed my son the poster board, he kind of laughed about it and said it was kind of silly, he would be fine. And then it also occurred to me that a piece of poster board probably wouldn't last very well in a dormitory room, if it ever made it to the dormitory room, or if it ever made it to the laundry room. So I rethought that, and we had bought him a laundry bag to take to college to put his dirty laundry in. And it was something like this, a typical heavy cotton muslin bag that was typical of the kind of thing that students were taking off to college. And so I took a laundry marking pen, an indelible pen, and I wrote those same 11 tips or rules for how to do your laundry on my son's laundry bag. And when I showed it to him to advise him that this is the way that these are the steps he would need to take to do his laundry, he didn't particularly laugh. He was concerned about being embarrassed by taking an item like this to college, but I tried to assure him that it would be for the best, and so he agreed to take it to school. He packed up his dirty laundry in his dormitory room on a regular basis, I think probably with the idea in mind that he would eventually bring it home for Thanksgiving or whenever, and hoped that mother would still be doing the laundry. But as a matter of fact, one day he came back into his dorm room to find his dirty clothes in a heap on the floor and the laundry bag gone. And what he discovered was that other students, other dorm mates, had discovered the laundry bag with the rules on it and had decided that was something that they needed, and because they too did not know how to do their laundry, and they had taken it to the laundry room to use. When my son told me about this, sort of laughingly and you know, isn't that crazy? Actually what occurred to me was sort of like the proverbial cartoon where the light bulb goes on over your head, and the thought that I had was, that sounds as if it is something that many people, many young people, particularly going away to college or leaving home for the first time, that they need. So I had this idea that this would be something marketable, something that people might buy, that mothers might buy it for their children going off to college, that children at college might buy it when they realized they had difficulty knowing what to do with their laundry. So I took some steps to try to market the bag, and ended up contacting a t-shirt company in town that I knew could screen print my laundry rules onto the laundry bag, and that they could then be permanently on the bag, and that it would be something that we could sell. And when we did that, it looked something like this, with the laundry instructions all spelled out down the front of the bag, making it easy to have with you when you go to the laundry room to do your laundry. And I set about trying to market it with virtually no knowledge or experience whatsoever in how one might go about trying to market a product or to get it manufactured. I really was flying by the seat of my pants. I had been an English teacher for 25 years. My husband was a retail credit manager. Neither one of us had ever tried to do any kind of business for ourselves. And as I said, we had never done anything that had to do with creating a product and trying to market it and get it out into the public and get it sold. So I sent 3 samples of the bag to 3 different types of people who might buy it. I sent it to a small catalog, or actually a fairly prominent catalog company. I sent it to a very high-end department store, and I sent it to a company that sold products to college bookstores, and figuring that would be a place where someone might go in and try to find a laundry bag. As it happened, the catalog company was not interested, but the high-end department store was very interested and wanted virtually thousands of these bags within months. And the company that sold to college bookstores was also very interested, and not only wanted to buy the bags, but wanted to and put them in their college bookstores, but they also wanted to be able to customize the bags for different schools using the school colors and a school logo on the bags. And so that gave us other ideas for possibilities of marketing. And one of the things we then did was move to all kinds of different colors of bags to go with school colors, or just to have a variety of colors that people might like because they prefer a particular color. And so this is an example of one of the nylon bags that we marketed, and one of the many colors that we had available. It was a very successful experience. The bags sold well all over the country. My older son, the one for whom I created the bag in the first place, ended up coming back home after college and participated in helping my husband and me, both of whom continued to hold our full-time jobs. He came home and helped us with many ideas for marketing, and we launched a very successful business with little or no knowledge or experience, and it ended up being a wonderful family experience and a wonderful inspiration to think that someone could, with no experience at all, could actually come up with an idea and get it into the public and sell it. And that's the story of the Lesson laundry bag.